Today's show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Get unrestricted access to worldwide content at expressvpn.com/funhaus.
Patrick.
Elise.
How you doing?
I've never been more woo.
Oh, you're lethargic. You're lethargic.
I'm lethargic.
What can we woo to bring up and make you happier today, Patrick?
If there was one thing, and I don't think this is going to happen.
The Beatles back together.
No.
Oh, okay.
If there was one thing that would actually bring my mood down. Yeah, I think they made the right call there. And I've been saying that for years.
You have.
Yeah.
To anyone who will listen.
The one thing is if we could read some comments on the video Kinetic Edge 6-player race with Tater Tot. I don't think that's going to happen today.
That's not true. You just privately messaged me and said Tupac hologram.
What? Oh, well, that would also help. The technology's too expensive. I can't afford it.
Patrick, I'm going to blow your mind here. We've got the comments. And we've got on the Kinetic Edge 6-player race.
What?
This is the show where we take stuff from the community and we just rip on it, just tear it apart.
We just trash our fans.
Get away from
Oh no.
This was a fun video. I really want to play this game again. I don't know if you saw any of this, Patrick, but it's kind of like...
I watched some of it in frame, but I didn't see the final.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like if, you made just a synthwave Super Monkey Ball kind of... little bit, and then you had to race against your friends, but it was a blast. Okay. And Captain Alternate said this is the test people need to take to get back into society, and I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, I think there should be more rigorous.
In that 20 minutes after you get your vaccine, where you're supposed to just sit and wait, there should be someone that comes out to you like a caseworker that's like, let's get you ready to talk to people again, because you clearly have no remaining social skills,
Yeah, it sucks. I've had a few hangouts and it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to, like, nothing's happened. I have nothing to say. I have nothing to talk. Nothing's changed, really. No. It's just...
And then it makes me wonder if I really had anything to say before.
No, that's the thing, is it makes you confront yourself.
Yeah.
Will Becker says, another day, another Funhaus video in which Elise asks if anyone else is dripping in sweat.
Is anybody else just dripping in sweat?
Yeah, I'm covered in sweat.
I am about to.
That's your thing. That's what you're known for.
My hyperhidrosis. I do like it when under pressure, I start to sweat a little bit. It helped in one Funhaus video where I portrayed a character named Fart Hands because the moisture in my hands helped me embody the character. Get into the mindset of the fart,
which is so important.
Hands. The Kazar 117 says the way Tater Tot speaks reminds me of Jeff Goldblum, and it's wonderful.
I have a goldfish brain, so I'll probably forget that I turned left a moment ago, and I'll be like, where'd I come from? That's me.
Do you have a Jeff Goldblum? Like, I feel like everybody does their own version of Jeff Goldblum. Mine's kind of sounds, because he's always like,
mannerisms.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about trees today and carbon dioxide.
Okay, great.
Ooh, my favorite dioxide. Arbor Day Challenge. Hope you like Tree Puns Google Trends show. Have you been on Google Trends yet, Patrick?
Nope.
I feel like you
I've not been asked.
Do really well.
Well, look, I'm here.
I don't ask.
It's not my,
it's not my place to ask. If you've seen the show, you know that Todd is our new trend master. And a lot of people know Todd from the comedy that he did online prior to working at Rooster Teeth. He's a funny guy, but then IAP says, I love how Todd became a tyrannical, power-hungry trendmaster.
You are correct. That's 30 points.
Not surprising.
So there's maybe a power struggle within the hierarchy of Google Trends happening.
Yeah. Right, Todd's like if the Six Flags guy had an ego,
Okay.
Kid Buddy's son says, I wish I could grow a mustache. Like, at least I wish I could grow a mustache like Patrick.
Thank you. Did you have a mustache in this one?
I don't think so. That's why I'm not exactly sure.
Sometimes when I read the comments for like a video sometimes like videos I've edited, I'll see the comments in here and it's just like, I don't have any idea what they're talking about.
No.
I have no idea what this is a reference to.
Same. And like at RTX and stuff, sometimes people just walk up to you and they'll say something to you. Like it's maybe a line that you said. They're like, trees don't grow on bullshit. And then you're like,
sure.
I don't know, man.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. I can barely remember what happened yesterday.
When I see somebody with a nice mustache, sometimes we'll like look at each other and no words are exchanged, but there's a mutual respect. Do you have anything like that?
No, I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Like James, he always he has a motorcycle and he does this thing like if he's on his motorcycle and he passes another motorcyclist, they give each other like the nod. But when I walk down the street wearing my helmet and I nod at people, nobody's nodding back.
I'm sorry.
No, we're my fellow helmet wearers. That was a bad bit.
Fine. It's fine.
The truth about clown farming, Destruction All-Stars. Were you in this one, Patrick?
Did you know that clowns recently were put on the endangered species list?
Oh, because they're being hunted to extinction?
They're being hunted for their ivory. That's what the nose is made of. Yes, I was in this one.
Describe it to me.
Okay. Basically, the game wasn't that great, so the whole video ended up being maybe almost 10 minutes of us doing this one bit about clowns.
They're harvested for honks and giggles.
That's right.
That's why I only go to Whole Foods, because they got grass-fed clown honks.
What's this? Also, Gay Millhouse's amazing video, Jacob's about his sex ed dad had me cackling in the clown bit, top tier bit. What's the sex ed dad?
So Jacob's dad taught sex ed, and Jacob was a student.
No.
My dad was a sex ed teacher, and I was at his class.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So your dad taught you everything you know about fucking, huh?
Me and all my friends.
I mean, it explains why Jacob's so sexual. A lot of people have sent me these Adidas Kermit shoes, and they're dope. They're like, don't get me wrong. I sometimes Adidas shoes don't fit me great. I have very narrow feet, much like a Muppet. I love that they say being green on the back.
I always feel like shoes are the one thing where I'm like, I don't want like a pop culture shoe.
Yeah, I get that.
I see them and I respect them. Like I have a friend who has those Boba Fett Adidases and they look really cool, but I would never wear them. I don't know. It's for some reason shoes is the line I drew in the sand. Where it's like, no.
Yeah, my feet will never be touched.
This episode is sponsored by Honey. Folks, we gotta talk about your online spending habits. Because if you don't have Honey, the free online shopping tool, you're doing it wrong. Honey scours the internet like an algorithm pirate, searching for buried promo codes. And then when you're at checkout, Honey just applies the best ones to your cart automatically. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online. From tech and gaming sites to popular fashion brands and even food delivery, they do it all! Now personally, I use Honey all the time. For big stuff, but also for the small stuff, like this little fitting that I repeatedly buy because I lose it so much. If I save 70 to 80 cents every time I buy this $3 thing, I'm gonna be a millionaire one day. Honey has found its over 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings. Probably half of them are from this little dongle I keep buying. So save money with Honey. Now remember, if you don't already have Honey, you're probably already missing out on free savings. Honey is free and installs in only a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and also supporting this show. I would never recommend something that I don't use. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/openhouse. That's joinhoney.com/openhouse.
The Keep Talking Nobody Explodes in a Van video, one of my shticks that I made was that I would just keep going over bumps intentionally, but then shouting bump. One of my other shticks that I don't think made it into the video was that I developed a resentment for everyone else in the van because I'm never allowed to participate in the puzzle solving.
I remember feeling some anger coming from you.
It was. I was pissed.
Yeah.
Everybody, like Lindsay, you, Ryan, Lindsay, and I all showed up like dressed as if we were going to do a heist, like black, leather, denim. James, who I drove there with, was like, how come you all did this? And I'm like, I feel like it's the instinctual thing to do.
Yeah, we were all very much on the same wavelength when it came to that, where it was just like, yeah, we are dressing up as if we are robbing a bank.
Yes.
For some reason, I don't know if it was the van or the bomb that kind of got that going, but...
Or it was just Jacob's sexual energy that he constantly radiates. Squatting Duck honored me by making me a Canadian Heritage moment. Patrick, are you familiar with the Canadian Heritage moments?
Is this like an ad that plays kind of like a TV spot?
They are very much, yes, that. And in the 90s, early 2000s, you could not, watch a Canadian TV state like CBC or whatever without these kind of rolling through all the time. But I love them because, and I'm definitely gonna send you a playlist because you should watch some of them.
Yes, I will.
But it's like the government of Canada made these moments in our history, but some of them are like not even that flattering to or they're just very whatever. And you're like, some of them are inspiring.
Sure.
Like the train operator that stayed at his post and made sure a train didn't crash in Halifax.
Mission ship on fire. Stop train. Please, God, answer.
Halifax was devastated. 9,000 wounded, 2,000 dead, including Vince Coleman, dispatcher.
But some of them are just kind of like, James Naismith that invented basketball. He's observing a bunch of these players that he's gathered playing basketball. But then every time they're using these apple baskets, and then every time the ball goes into a basket, they have to climb up on a ladder to get the balls out.
Sure.
And then someone goes, what if we cut a hole in the bottom of them? And then the guy the old farmer that lent them the baskets is like, I need those baskets back.
Uh-oh.
And then so that's the heritage moment. And then they cut a tiny hole in the bottom so that not even that the ball goes through, but so they can stick a broom handle up the tiny hole and pop the ball out. And like that's like, Canada, this is your moment. I love them so much. I'm gonna send them to you. Omar doing some broadcast testing on RTTV.
So this was his one shot. He thought, you know what? Why am I behind the scenes?
Yeah,
so
and I'm
much?
honestly surprised that nobody has taken the opportunity of this empty set to Photoshop like 3 other Omars in there.
It's probably up on someone's computer right now that they're photoshopping it.
Set's looking good though. Bender in the studio.
Ooh, looking good.
He's like 12 years old, that dog, but he's got so much energy.
Yeah.
Young spirit.
I liked hanging out with him when we did the in-office shoots. Just chilling with Bender on the couch. He could learn a thing or two about sort of like personal space if I had to make one complaint.
Well, but we'll send that feedback to Bender. This one's from Big Waff. John Holland has made a powerful enemy McGang roll out.
You just go home and complain about it. Please don't go to fried chicken nuggets. Yeah, please don't go to McDonald's. But when you make your own chicken nuggets, I'm not gonna eat that ain't it. McAnkle?
Patrick,
yes.
You have to decide right now. Are you going to join John Holland in the BBQ Boyz, or you want to be a member of the McGang?
What is the BBQ Boyz?
I think it's like John Holland makes really delicious barbecue recipes. McGang, just kind of like 5 minutes to lunch, we decided to go to McDonald's.
I'm going to go with the barbecue one. Obviously. Of course. I have no interest in eating McDonald's. I'm sorry, but
Really?
I'm going to take a strong stance. I do not like McDonald's. I really don't. I think the fries are good. I like the fries. I like the little apple pies.
I'm not wounded. This is me reacting to the McDonald's I ate.
Right, you're thinking about McDonald's and got you sick.
It's time to end this woo-woo, and it's not because you've betrayed me today.
It's a little because of that, maybe.
It's a little because of that.
Yeah.
And what if I bought you, what if we're back in the office, I buy you a McDonald's chicken sandwich so you can try it?
Wait, is it just like the same chicken sandwich they've always had? The like pressed loaf of like chicken beak?
Don't know because I never tried the old chicken sandwich, but they reintroduced chicken sandwiches and they're like different kinds of it.
I would try it. I'll try it.
Okay, you heard it here first, everyone. It's gonna happen.
That's your challenge. Convert me to a McDonald's lover. Best of luck.